Liverpool and the wider football world are mourning the heartbreaking loss of Diogo Jota, who died alongside his younger brother Andre in a car crash while traveling through northern Spain. Jota, who was just 28 years old, had only recently married his longtime partner, Ruth Cardoso, the mother of his 3 young children. It has emerged that the Portuguese star and his brother Andre Silva, 26, were driving their £150,000 Lamborghini Urus SUV towards the port city of Santander when tragedy struck. They were planning to catch an overnight ferry to the UK because Diogo had been advised by doctors not to fly due to a recent lung operation. Instead of taking a plane back to England for Liverpool's upcoming pre-season training, the brothers chose to make the journey by road and sea. The fatal accident took place on the A52 highway at Cernadilla near Zamora, only about 10 miles across the border from Portugal. Reports suggest that a tire on the luxury SUV may have blown out as they overtook another vehicle, causing the car to veer off the dual carriageway. The Lamborghini then rolled off the road and burst into flames, igniting nearby vegetation. Local emergency services were alerted to the scene at around 12:35 a.m., but despite their best efforts, both men were pronounced dead at the site. CNN Portugal sports editor Rui Loura confirmed live on air that Diogo had recently undergone lung surgery and was following medical advice not to fly. He explained he was heading to Santander to cross by ferry so he could safely return to the UK and join Liverpool for training. Fellow Portuguese journalist Victor Pinto echoed this, explaining on CMTV that Jota sometimes preferred to travel overland due to recurring lung discomfort. Liverpool Football Club released a somber statement expressing their devastation at the loss of one of their brightest stars, describing the death as an unimaginable loss for his family, teammates, and fans alike. Outside Anfield, fans have already begun leaving flowers, scarves, and heartfelt tributes, with many visibly moved to tears. Just 2 weeks ago, Jota had celebrated his wedding to Ruth, his partner since they were both teenagers. The couple, who share 2 sons and a baby daughter born last November, exchanged vows in Porto, Jota's hometown. On Wednesday afternoon, only hours before the crash, Diogo had posted video highlights of their special day, describing himself as the luckiest man in the world. Ruth herself posted more photos online, captioning them, "My dream come true," to which Jota lovingly replied, "I'm the lucky one." Tragically, the couple's young children are now left without their father, and Portugal is mourning not only the loss of a gifted footballer but also a devoted family man. Diogo was born Diogo Silva but adopted Jota as his professional name to distinguish himself, since Silva is one of Portugal's most common surnames. His brother Andre kept the family name and was also carving out a career of his own with Penafiel in Portugal's second tier. The emergency services in Zamora province confirmed that the car had come off the road and was engulfed in flames when they arrived. The brothers were found dead inside the wreckage. The Spanish Civil Guard has yet to confirm which brother was driving at the time of the accident. The Portuguese Football Federation president Pedro Proença released a heartfelt statement calling Jota much more than an extraordinary footballer. Diogo was not only an exceptional player, with nearly 50 appearances for our senior national team, but he was also an extraordinary person who brought joy to all who knew him. He was deeply respected by teammates, rivals, and fans alike, Proença said. The federation has requested UEFA to hold a minute's silence at Portugal's upcoming Women's European Championship match against Spain to honor both Diogo and Andre. The tragedy has shaken the entire football community. Cristiano Ronaldo, who played alongside Jota for the national team, said in an emotional tribute, "It makes no sense. We were just together for the national team. You had just gotten married. To your family, your wife, and children, I send my condolences and all my strength. I know you will always be with them. We will all miss you." Diogo was part of Liverpool's 2024-25 Premier League winning squad and had helped Portugal secure the Nations League title just last month, scoring important goals that cemented his reputation as one of Portugal's top attacking talents. He joined Liverpool from Wolves in 2020 and quickly became a fan favourite at Anfield for his sharp finishing and tireless work ethic. The loss has triggered an outpouring of grief from players, clubs, and supporters worldwide. Former England striker Gary Neville called the news heartbreaking, while Liverpool legend Jamie Carragher said he was absolutely devastated, sending his condolences to Ruth and the children. Jota's ex-Wolves teammate João Neves wrote, "They say we only lose people when we forget them. I will never forget you. Manchester United legends David De Gea and Rio Ferdinand also put rivalries aside to pay tribute, describing the news as cruel and heartbreaking. Alan Shearer simply wrote, "Heartbreaking," echoing the sentiments of fans everywhere. Portuguese great Pepe said the deaths were a premature, painful loss which leaves us all poorer as teammates, friends, and football lovers. Former national team manager Fernando Santos said he was shocked and speechless, noting how much everyone loved working with Jota. Clubs across Europe, including Porto, Sporting Lisbon, Braga, and Napoli, have issued statements mourning his passing. In Parliament, Culture Secretary Lisa Nandy said the House was united in grief, sending sympathies to Jota's family on behalf of the whole House. Diogo's final Instagram posts, wedding clips with Ruth and pictures with their young family, now stand as a haunting reminder of a life and career cut tragically short. He often shared joyful moments with his family, including trips to Dubai and Lapland, and pictures with their 3 pet beagles. As Liverpool FC and Portuguese football struggle to come to terms with this devastating blow, tributes continue to pour in from across the globe for a player whose impact on and off the pitch will not be forgotten. His legacy will live on not only through his goals and trophies but through the memories he leaves behind with his family, teammates, and millions of supporters. This is a developing story, and further updates will be shared as more information becomes available. Fans, teammates, and the wider football community are united in grief as they come to terms with this unimaginable tragedy. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more updates on celebrity deaths and news updates.